What is up, guys? CEO of One here today. We're going to do a little bit of downstreaming today. If you're unfamiliar, we're going to run sodium hypochlorite through our pressure washer on low pressure to coat this side of the barn that's covered in gliocapsomagma bacteria. Might also have a few molds, mildews, and other bacteria, but this is going to kill all of that so we can rinse it off pretty easily. The first thing we're going to do is wet down all this siding. It is early morning, so it hasn't had time to get real warm, but you always want to cool off your siding really well before you start adding any sodium hypochlorite to it. Same thing with your windows. It's always better to bring the temperature down with a little bit of water before you go spraying sodium hypochlorite that you definitely do not want to get hard or dry on those windows. So what we're doing now, again, we're going to wet everything down. Just make sure everything's good. Once we got it wet, I'll give the nod. This lets my buddy know to go ahead and switch me over to bleach. And you'll see I can start spraying a little bit here, and we're still at running water right now. But in a minute, you'll notice a little bit of the surfactant or soap coming through the line, and the water will look a little soapy. And that will let me know that it is pulling soap from my soap tank, which means it's also pulling bleach from my bleach tank. There we go. So that means all the water is run out of my line, and now we're spraying soap and sodium hypochlorite. I'm using Cat 5 surfactant from Command Pressure Washing in Alabama. You can use anything. Southeast Softwash has a bunch of stuff. Ameritech sells some Sticky Icky, which is an apple. A bunch of different surfactants that work great, but I like the surfactants mainly because they also have borax in them a lot of times, which kills insects. This is great because the sodium hypochlorite I'm spraying will kill wasps on contact. They'll bring a wasp nest down. It will also get any pheromones off from any bees, wasps, or anything like that, spiders that have been on the house, which makes it bug-free for a little bit longer. It also will take away the stickiness of spider webs. So if you ever tried to remove a spider web from the house, you know it can be sticky. It can be a little hard. But if you spray it with this first, it will take away the stickiness, and the bleach will coat the web and make it extremely slippery to where it just rinses right off. So you can see here we've been applying this sodium hypochlorite. We want to make sure we cover all of the siding so that every bit of it has a chance to kill the growing organics on the side. Usually I like to coat the whole surface, let it sit for about 5 to 10 minutes depending on how hot the day is and how hot the sodium hypochlorite wash that I'm using is. This one is from a downstream injector, and it's probably a 1.5% sodium hypochlorite, which we've cut down from the 12% that's in our bleach tank or sodium hypochlorite tank. I'm using a more professional pressure washing gun, gas pump style gun, and an M5 tip at the end. The M5 allows me to make a wide fan tip to apply, or allows me to make a more of a straight line, long reach, spray that I could really reach out and get a lot of stuff. Looks like the sun is coming in on this angle. Alright, we're going to keep applying a little bit here. We'll go ahead and hit this sign and hit this swing over here. Anytime I can give the customers a little extra for their money, I like to try to do something like that, whether it's just cleaning a quick thing of vinyl, a couple of quick chairs. It means a lot to your customer, and when you go that little extra step, you're more likely to get a good review or perhaps even a call back next year, which is really the trick to staying in business. If you want to be the CEO of One next year, you need to make sure your customers this year want to call you back. And we're going to go ahead and let this sit on the house, this barn side here, for about 5 to 10 minutes. Then we're going to switch over to water and rinse it all off, guys. Don't forget to stay till the end to check out the results. Hit like, comment, and subscribe, guys. I'm CEO of One.